Lozoya, and I talk about of Christian Dior Company. Ahí está. About the company, Christian Dior, commonly known as Dior, is the number one French luxury goods company controlled by LVMH, the world's larger luxury group. The founder. Okay. The founder is Christian Dior. Was born on January 21, on 1905, and was dead on October 24, on 1957. Was a French fashion designer, best known as the founder of one of the world's top houses, also called by Christian Dior, which is now owned by Grove Armand. Mm, the history of Christian Dior in 1947 is the first show of Christian Dior. Christian Dior opened his fashion houses at Thury Avenue Mountain in Paris. At the age of tourists, Christian Dior knows that his little townhouse will be home to his culture level. In 1947, it's a new law. On February 1947, Christian Dior opened his first collection entitled The New Love, whose on the become a revolutionary influencer with him the fashion industry. In 1948, creation of the first perfume, Miss Dior Cherry. Dior revolutionized the perfume industry with the launch of the highly popular Miss Dior perfume, which was named after Catherine Dior and his the sister. In 1948, is the Fifth Avenue in New York City. Dior launches a ready-to-wear store on the Fifth Avenue in New York City. He was the first country on the to arrange license product of his work. For example, gloves, hats, and ties, and everywhere. Things that a complete look with accessory is important. In 1951 is the first book by Christian Dior. Dior published his first book, Je suis Contain. In English, I am a fashion designer. The first work in which the design talk about in his profession. In 1953, launches of the line of shoes. A new range of Christian Dior shoes is launched with the eye of the designer Riviere Beaver. By the end of 1953, the Dior company is firmly established in Mexico, Cuba, Canada, and Italy. Okay, in 1957, death of Christian Dior. Christian Dior died in 1954 from a heart attack. In In, in an effort to save and relaunch the company in the wake of the shoes and Saunders uh, read appoint a best sign Lauren as artistic director of Dior. In 1966 launches of USA Sauvage, the perfume was introduced in 1966 and it was your first perfume for men. In 1966, Baby Dior. In 1966 is the Baby Dior. He was Christian Dior's successor, Mark Boham, who in 1967 launched the first Baby Dior store. In 1968, Dior Cosmetics and LVMH. Dior Cosmetics is created an exclusive line in his launched and Dior was sold to Men Hennessy, which would instead become LVMH. With the LVMH group, one of the luxury brand groups who always lender. In 1970 launches of Your Home. In 1995 Dior Counter and Lady Dior. This division is created for Hunter Counter dress and Lady Dior. This iconic handbag with its royal destiny and the princess who read who gives it is named the Lady Dior has become a legend. In 1997, Christian Dior Museum, a museum has been created in Granville in memory of Christian Dior, where he spent his childhood. This exhibition shows some princess created by the designer and promote the evolution of the brand through an history point of view. Okay. In 1998 is a jewelry store. The first fine jewelry boutiques opened in New York City. Paris itself will witness the opening of the first Parisian Dior fine jewelry boutique the following year at 28 Avenue Mountain. No veo. Okay, the new advice. Christian Dior design and realized various luxury goods for its target customer. It is controlled by the world luxury goods Louis Vuitton, which is a French multinational luxury goods conglomerate in which Dior holds 2 and 4 4 40 42.36% shares. Okay. Organizational chart. Bernard Arnault is was born in France on March 5 in 1949. Is the second rich person in the world, chairman and CEO of LVMH and Christian Dior, president of the board of directors of the group Arnault and his family holding company. Delphine Arnault. Delphine Arnold was born in 1975. Since September 2030, she has she has been exclusive. She has been executive vice president of Dior, is charge of supervising all Dior's products and related activities. Piero Beccari. Piero Beccari was born in Italy on August 23 in 1967. This is a CEO of Christian Dior, president of the of the group Arnault and his family holding company. Okay. Jean Jacques Goldny is the chief financial officer. Jean Baptiste Boissin is the chief strategy officer, and Chantal Gramper is the chief human resource. Okay. Maria Gracie Shiri and Kim Jones is the fashion designer and the creative director of Dior. The logo. The logo of the company Dior is the name of the founder and fashion designer of the brand, Christian Dior. The Dior logo represents a simple word mark with the brand name and using Nicolas Cauchin font. The famous phrases. The famous phrases of Christian Dior is after woman, flowers are the most lovely thing good as giving to war. Of Christian Dior. Okay, products. The products of Christian Dior is the Christian Dior Countdown, fashion and leather goods, perfume and cosmetic, and watches and jewelry. Women's fashion. Women's fashion is handbags, jewelry, accessories, fragrance, and shoes. Christian Dior Couture, Sierra Ferragni wedding dress, fashions, men's fashions. Okay, the men's fashion is handbags, accessories, fragrance, and shoes. Mm, success, success of the brand. Uh, Success of the brand is the Your Make and Skincare Happy 2020 Holiday Collection. The clothing of kids and baby Dior, Miss Dior Rose and Rose Le Nouvelle Perfume, a baby Dior. Okay, baby Dior. Baby Dior, Christian Dior founder French on French fashion houses has opened up a new Baby Dior and Dior Kids boutiques on Rue Royal in Paris. The luxury brand described it as it is Dior jewelry box and dedicated to their small clients. Mm, mhm. Okay, Baby Dior. Over the past 50 years, Dior has done on had this experience to delight young parents and elegantly celebrate the arrival of their neighbors through exclusive and welcoming Baby Dior collection. See how see how's your experience in our gift selection, whether traditional or modern, market life's biggest moment of the most special with the product gift. Okay. The baby Dior products is the toilet de jour bear and a hundred 40 and teddy bear 270. It's more expensive for a baby. The pillars of your human rights, working condition and healthy and safety, um, um, diversity, equal opportunities, and non-discrimination policy and skill development. Okay. The clients of the company, the number of people who consume products and service considered as luxury has tripled in the last two decades, from as stimulate 90 million consumers in 1995. In it reached 330 million by the end of 2030. It is expected that 10 million new consumers will join each year. The race for brands to get all of them is increasing intense. For example, of clients, the the um, the omnivore with the 25% of spending average annual purchase Spain of 2,350 euros. The next the uh, connoisseur with 20% of spending average annual purchase ticket of 1,750 euros. The investor with 30% of spending average annual purchase ticket of 1,450 euros. And the next, the endomies with 12% of spending average annual purchases Spain of 1,100 euros. The conservative with 16% of expenditure average annual purchase Spain of 1,000 euros. And this disillusioned 9% of expenditure average annual purchase paid of 800 euros. And the last, I want to, and I can, with a 5% of the expense, the average annual purchase ticket of 500 euros. The dealers of the company is Prestige Perfume in Mexico, Beauty Deluxe Store in Buenos Aires, Luminate in Brazil, and Aromatics Gamma in Mexico. The critics about the company, the most recent in the Dior houses, which a few months ago published imagine of the cruising in 2019 collection on this Instagram profile with actress Jennifer Lawrence as the central figure. But this emotion was not shared by all, since some followers do not understand why the French houses did not select a Latin actress like the Mexican Salma Hayek, not why they were made in landscape that not correspond to Aztec land, but to California in United States. The people say, for example, it is not correct to show a white woman modeling clothes inspired by Mexico culture, and another said using a rich white woman is inappropriate and offensive. There are also images of the Mexican escaramuzas on the Dior houses Instagram account, but they are not part of the campaign. They are the videos.
Nunca pensé en fotografiar mujeres, pero he trabajado en situaciones con mujeres donde están muy en el límite, en la violencia, la desaparición de mujeres. Hace que sea imposible no ver la situación de la mujer en México, lo cual siempre me ha empujado a que siga viendo a las mujeres. Me encanta ver las mujeres.